Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to the Avengers. Episode 7, Diamond Cut Diamond. I'm sure that's what it's called. Yes, episode 7. I have just listened to the audio. If you are new here, my name is Marie-Clare. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Yes, I have some new additions. Just back from Disneyland Paris, and obviously I had to go baby Groot. So, welcome Groot and Christmas Groot. Okay, so yeah, let's have a listen to the audio and I will be back afterwards for a little review.
Michelle, your usefulness is at an end. Goodbye.
Hello? Hello? What did he mean? Stop. No,
They always get rid of you when you've done what they needed.
More like Piccadilly Circus.
What's the game?
Diamonds.
Diamonds? Well, this conversation suddenly got a lot more sparkling.
We've been looking into a smuggling ring. It specializes in delivering diamonds from London to New York. We've reason to believe they're operating out of a particular airline.
Oh?
Globe Airlines. Ever heard of them?
No, but they sound like they get around a bit. It's an interesting notion. Having airplane staff on board would be your easiest route into shifting things out of the country, I suppose.
We had a particularly good line on a chap named Frank Harcourt, one of their air stewards. He'd lost a lot of money gambling recently. He was in debt up to his eyeballs.
Needs to make a quick buck. Sounds like a mule in waiting. So what went wrong? Why the past tense?
He committed suicide. Shot himself.
Oh. Yes, that would rather get in the way of the smuggling. And it is the other obvious way out of crippling debt.
That's if it was suicide.
Which it
You
wasn't.
think somebody gave him a helping hand?
We hope his history will prove sufficiently tempting to bring our gang out of the shadows.
And if not, at least I'll get a few free flights out of the deal. Yes, the whole thing sounds perfectly acceptable.
You're sure you'll be able to cope?
What, hanging around with all those trolley dollies? Well, it'll be painful, but I'm sure I'll survive.
Something the matter, Captain?
No, I was just thinking. That new chap seems very promising. Very promising indeed.
The pilot's up to something.
Is it impossible to believe I might just have swung by for a chat?
Nope.
Completely. In fact, I'd say impossible is understating it.
Carol, surely you can't believe I'm that mercenary?
Oh, I believe you. Of course I do. And when I head off home, I'll be keeping an eye out for low-flying pigs.
It's really weird hearing the audio voices now that I've watched Girl on the Trapeze
You see?
and hearing their actual
That's
voices.
a nurse. That's what you want. The odd item finding its way through customs unnoticed. You get what I'm saying? That's what they claim. But you know how it is. They couldn't prove anything.
Couldn't prove anything. You mean you did it? Smuggling? And they
No. Ask no questions and you'll be told
So they
no
want him
lies.
to get involved.
No, I just thought...
Right.
Something the matter?
No, just an idle notion, that's all.
Passengers waiting for the 4 o'clock flight to Paris, proceed to gate 4.
Perfectly uneventful flight. Wish they could all be that easy.
I'm sure you do, sir.
The amount of storms I've got myself caught in. I could tell you a few tales. Still, I should leave you to do what you need to do, eh?
So that was nothing to declare, was it?
Not a farthing.
Want a hand with that luggage?
No, I'll be fine. Thank you.
You seem troubled. Something the matter?
Not at all. Not at all.
Excuse me, sir.
Nah, it's all right. I've nothing to declare. Miss Crichton,
I need to check your luggage.
You don't? There's nothing to
Sir, I insist.
Really? Well, if you insist. But quickly, please.
Sorry about that, old boy. Messed things up, have I?
You have no idea.
Hard cheese. Still, you always have other chances. And if you don't, plenty more fish in the sea, eh, what?
Perhaps, but this one seemed a particularly good catch.
Oh dear. Well, never you mind, you can try again tonight.
Tonight? Why? What's happening tonight?
A party, of course. You just got your wings. Always celebrate a chap's first crossing with a party.
Well, that's very generous of you, but I have flown before.
I know, but you haven't flown with us. We're having a bash at Globe headquarters. Everyone's going.
They're going to try
Everyone,
and
you
lure
say?
him
The whole
in.
company?
Every man jack of us. The whole kit and caboodle.
Seem rude not to.
Good man. 7:30, you know the place. Tally-ho!
I don't like him.
Party, eh? And everyone there.
Your drink, Dr. Collard.
Thank you, Fiona. You two have met, haven't you? John Ryan, Fiona Charles, my nurse.
Oh, yes, of course. We've been introduced. We got on like a house on fire, as I recall.
Oh?
Oh, yes. Lots of screaming and a desperate urge to escape. Do forgive me, I'm needed over there. Enjoy your evening.
All the nerve.
You look rather serious.
I am rather serious. That was a coroner, I know. Looks like Steed was right.
Mr. Steed? About what?
Give me a moment. Come on, man. Answer. Blasted.
No go?
He doesn't seem to be there. Let's hope he's just away from the bungalow.
You think something else might be stopping him from getting to the phone?
Possibly. I'd better head down.
But your surgery...
Can wait. Get Dick Treading.
He has a very good,
Looks like Steed might be dealing with a murder case.
he has a very good gut
Put
instinct,
it
doesn't
mildly.
he?
Only hope I'm not too late.
Yes?
You've gotten the paper.
I've got it, yes. What do you want?
Page 2, column 1. Take a look.
25-year-old woman killed last night in hit-and-run accident. Very tragic. What's it about?
Read on.
All right. In the early hours of this morning, Miss Stella... What's going on, you blackguard?
Don't stop. Keep going.
Miss Stella Crichton. A 25-year-old air stewardess from East Cheam was struck down and killed by a hit-and-run driver. Intoxicated.
Do you get my point now, Mr. Ryan?
This wasn't me.
Are you certain? You did drink rather heavily last night.
It can't have been me.
Maybe check your car, Mr. Ryan.
Why is he being stitched up?
Steed, what's going on? Something about a dead girl, a hit and run.
You don't understand. I think I'm being framed. There. Look there.
Good lord. The radiator's practically torn off.
Of course it
His wing mirror's dented too, and... Steed,
So he got
I think that's blood.
drugged. Right.
Blood. Stella. Well, I could do more extensive testing at my surgery, which would be helpful, but I'm satisfied that the blood and urine samples I've managed to work with here confirm your suspicions. You were drugged.
At the party last night.
Almost certainly. You appear to have been given a massive dose of barbiturates.
You're saying someone there set me
Yeah.
up?
So it would appear. Would you like the good news?
I could do with some.
Given the amount, you couldn't possibly have been driving that car last night. You didn't.
And they can prove he was drugged.
That's some small comfort.
Either the damage is faked or someone else was at the wheel.
Look, Fiona, I know it seems bleak now, but things really aren't as bad as they appear. You can trust me on that.
What do you mean? What can you do?
More than you think.
If only he could
I've
say,
been through a lot of things like this before, and they've always worked out in the end. For the moment, we just need to do as he says, then we'll be all right.
What ho, Ryan?
Good afternoon, Captain.
how did Steve know how to act
Keep you
like
away.
a
Oh, you know how
hostess?
things are.
Don't I just. All the alimony payments I've got going out. I'm lucky if I can afford any time on the
Does
ground
he
at
just
all.
blag
Do you
it?
need money?
Why? Offering me a loan, are you? No.
This is actually a stroke of luck. I was going to call you anyway. We needed to look into nobbling this chap.
I really wouldn't try that if I was you, Mr. Ryan. Hands in the air.
But of course. Dr. Collard. Whatever you say, you're the one with the gun?
You're not surprised it's me.
Oh, did you want me to be? Did I spoil your moment?
What's happened to your accent?
He's the one
It's
that
fake.
drugged him.
What?
Oh, you some intelligence man. I'm intelligence. You're not going to get away with this, the pair of you. You understand that?
Oh, I think I am. I think I am getting away with it. I'm certain of it. Fiona, get over there, next to Ryan.
What?
You heard me!
Frank,
That's a
what's
very
going
cocky
on?
thing to say.
I'm not
I
going to
am
ask you
getting
again.
away with it.
What's got into you?
This is my last job. I'm getting out of this game. Permanently. What?
Well, I wasn't going to hand the real ones over to your New York branch now, was I? Like I said, terribly smart.
You're bluffing.
Oh, no, I'm not. I never bluff. It's like in poker. People assume it's a game of lies and deception, but really, you'd turn a bit better off if you absolutely stick to the truth.
But they'll be after me. They'll think I've done them over.
Oh, really? What a pity. So what are you going to do?
Shh! I'm thinking.
Yes, I can hear the cogs. In the kitchen.
I came in through the kitchen. There was no one in there.
Surprisingly spacious cupboards, I think you'll find.
Who on earth?
Thank you, Dr. Keel. That was just the distraction I needed. That, Dr. Collard, was for Stella Crichton. She deserved better.
Good for you.
I'll take the gun. Thank you. Wouldn't want it going off accidentally. Nicely timed, Dr. Keel.
Well, I do like to rise to the occasion.
I just love how the music starts in the background.
I loved him, and he was going to kill me.
Yes, betrayal hurts badly, doesn't it? You know you could always pay him back in kind.
Okay, so I was actually a little bit concerned about listening to an audio after having the visual. I loved the girl on the trapeze, and I also really loved Crescent Moon. This one wasn't as strong. However, the episode went really quickly. I don't know if I'm just kind of finding my flow with it, but I enjoyed it. It was bizarre hearing the actors' voices compared to the visual, obviously it being different actors. So that was an adjustment. But I think that the thing that really stands out to me with these audios is that for every one that I do, I'm just so gutted we don't have the visual. I think that's kind of just going to keep being the running theme of this series 1, is just so gutted that we don't have as many as we should. I think I've got 5 left now until the recons start. I feel like I'm on the home stretch. I am so grateful I'm doing the audios. It was absolutely always going to be my intention. That one was good. It definitely got better as it went on. I really like Dr. Keel. Steed is great, but again, with Steed doing his disguise, it's like him being disguised as Ryan with the Australian accent. It would have just been really nice to have the visual. Obviously, I don't. It's just such a shame, isn't it, really? It's really just not good. I assume they just chucked away the tapes, like they just made one, because that's what they did with Doctor Who, didn't they? So yeah, but I enjoyed it. I also really love how towards the end I've noticed that when Steed or Dr. Keel or whatever has like solved the mystery or, got the baddie, they'll just add this like little jazz music in the background, and I just think, oh, it's just like this. It's like a contradiction, isn't it? It's lovely. I love the music. The music's great. So yeah, that was another good episode. Next we have got the radioactive man. Okay. Okay. We shall see. So yes, thank you so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next week for episode 8.